Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc. Okay. Watch for your placements. You are not just one sign. If you know your Vedic chart as well, so if you're a Scorpio placement, you probably are a Libra placement somewhere in your chart. Okay. So watch for what resonates with you, learn your birth chart and everything. Okay, that's very important, especially when watching tarot. Okay, so I don't know if some of you guys are only watching strictly for your sun sign or whatnot, but branch out a little bit. Okay, you might realize that other signs resonate with you. That you didn't even think of to be watching when it comes to tarot. Okay, I watch for my whole birth chart because I know my birth chart very well for the past 10 years, right? So, um, some of y'all might be learning more about your birth chart or looking into someone's birth chart, or you might want to do that, okay, when getting to know people, okay, or yourself too, okay. But I channel excuse me, channel message Libra. Stay away from men who listen to certain artists. Okay, I was just getting a channel message about like if you meet a man who is obsessed with Kevin Gates, and I love Kevin Gates, okay, as an artist, I would probably be afraid of him in the sexual department, okay? But to each their own, okay? But some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius. Kevin Gates is an Aquarius, okay? Some of y'all, you know what? For me to say that, some of y'all may not give a damn, okay? Some of y'all are like that. You're like, give it to me, okay? Some of y'all are crazy, okay? Um, but you could definitely be, you might deal with somebody who's like real freaky, okay? Something about that, or you could be, I don't know, exploring or something like that, something along those lines. But one second, you might be trying something new in the bedroom with like a love interest, man or woman, okay? Let's see. Or maybe you don't know how freaky somebody is, okay? I don't know what that's about. Excuse me, but let's see. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Hit the like button. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now I'm hearing that beefing with my chick while I'm in jail, okay? Some of y'all, I don't know, y'all could be listening to Kevin Gates, or you could be listening to an Aquarius. Some of y'all, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? I do see that dynamic a lot, Libra and Aquarius, okay, more than Libra and Gemini. But depending on your birth chart, y'all might have air signs in your chart, more than one air sign in your chart, okay? But either way, let's see. I'm gonna start with Oracle today, okay? Let's see what's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc. What's going on for Libra? Libra placements. Okay. Some of y'all might be I don't know why I want to say mocking somebody. You might be mocking somebody. Okay, laughing, you could be hanging out with it could be with a coworker, okay? I don't know if you're making fun of your boss or something. This is like you hanging out with your favorite coworker, right? Um and y'all are like, I don't know, clowning your boss or something. Like you could be making fun of somebody at work. Okay, you think that shit's funny or something. Um, that's okay. That's okay. As long as you're not doing it to their face and, being malicious with it. I don't know. Some of y'all, do y'all work in customer service or something? You might have a weird customer, okay? Libra placements. You could have I don't know what you do for work, but I feel like, Libra, don't make fun of people like that, okay? You could notice somebody, are y'all making fun of like a crackhead or a customer who comes in like acting funny, okay? Someone could be going through like detox. I hope that's not you, but some of y'all might know somebody or see somebody at your place of work that's like, you're like, are they okay? Okay. You might be having to give somebody some water, okay? Like, I feel like I don't know why that's coming out like a crackhead, okay, or somebody on drugs. Okay, Libra. Also, if you work in the food service industry or something, or if you do customer service, somebody may not have the money to like pay for something because they, you know, look, as I said, that debt management, okay? Somebody could be blonde, it could be a woman. If this is like, if you're working somewhere, you may have a customer or a client, somebody who can't afford whatever, or they could barely afford something that you're offering, okay? Make sure that you stand firm. I say this to not as often as I had to used to, or as I used to have to for new people who come on my channel, but the prices are the prices, okay? So Libra, if you have a business, if even if it's you at work, somebody who doesn't have the money, they don't have the money, okay? You don't get to go into McDonald's and be like, I wish it wasn't $10. I think it should be five. I only have $5. Okay, well then you can only get something that's worth $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you could be having to explain that to somebody, okay? This person may not be all the way there. Um, they could be on drugs. I don't know why that's coming out, Libra, but it's giving crackhead. Yeah, and we have dirty money at the bottom of the deck here too, okay? So, I don't know, be careful. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think anybody's trying to hurt you. I think that you just have to handle a situation more maturely than you might want to, okay? Because you might, you know how sometimes it's like hard to not laugh in a certain situation. Y'all could be having one of those moments, okay? You might be like, damn, I should not be laughing right now, but it's funny, okay? So let's see. Yeah, this is like at your work, okay? Like I said, some of y'all could work in the food service industry, okay? You might be looking at somebody like this. You see his face? Like, oh, okay. What are they doing? You might be side eyeing somebody, okay? You could have cancer in your chart too. Y'all might be at work like, what the fuck are they doing? Okay, what's wrong with them? Okay, let's see. Yeah, somebody's crazy. I told you. Look, we got the zoo. This is my crazy card. You might feel like somebody's acting like a fucking animal, okay? Could be a Gemini, okay? Some of y'all might have Gemini in your chart. Let's see. I'm dead. Yeah, is this your boss, Libra? Y'all gotta, I hope this is not your boss on drugs. Some of y'all, if your boss comes into work like extra happy, they're probably on some shit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, your boss or your manager, okay? Or some of y'all, this might be you. I don't know. Some of y'all could be high as fuck one day. Maybe you're the boss. I don't know. Um, but I feel like this is your boss, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, what the hell is going on, Libra? Okay. Anyways, what's going on here, Libra? Next 48. Yeah, but if somebody's like overly happy in the next 48 at your work, whether they're a customer, client, boss, manager, coworker, that motherfucker's probably high as hell, okay? Or they just did some shit, okay? They just did some shit, okay? That's why they're acting like that. Okay, so let's see. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You could have a Sagittarius around you as well, okay? I don't know why that's coming out. Who's on my channel? Because there's like, some of y'all have somebody in the next 48, or whenever this plays out for you, y'all are going to encounter like a crackhead or somebody who's acting like a crackhead, okay? Hopefully they don't actually do crack, okay? But you could be wondering, what's wrong with this person? What happened to so and so? What's happening to so and so? Why is our boss acting like that? Why is my coworker she doesn't usually do that? Why is she behaving like that? Okay? This is reminding me of I had a when I worked at Olive Garden, I had a she didn't last there for very long, but she always smelled like whiskey. Like she was our manager though. Like she got hired and everything. So that's what this is reminding me of. Some of y'all could have a new manager, or someone is, they may not last that long if they do drugs or something like that. Yeah, because look, a secret is going to be revealed about somebody's like habits, okay? Um, they can't hide it anymore. Someone can't hide their addictions or their alcoholism. Like someone's taking it to work, okay? Or they're doing it before work and then going into work. Like somebody and people can tell. Okay, I hope that's not you, Libra. Okay, I hope it's not you. But somebody's like head may be too big. Like somebody could be going into work like off drugs, off, drunk high, off pills, whatever you want to call it. This isn't your workplace, career passion. Okay. Or if someone's overly passionate about their job in the next 48, it's because they're higher than a kite. Okay. Um, you might get a message about this, okay? Or this could be some sort of gossip going around your workplace, okay? You're going to be able to tell. And like I said, I hope this is not you, Libra, but some of y'all, it could be you. Man or woman, you might be the boss that's fucked up, okay? And you might be going somewhere and people could tell, okay? Some of y'all, this is a Gemini. Let's see. Some of y'all could be going through a divorce as well, okay? I understand there's ways of coping, right? But or somebody around you could be going through a divorce or a breakup, or maybe they're losing their job, breaking contract, divorce, and they're getting drunk on the job, high on the job. Something about that, okay? Yeah, someone's single now. Look, okay, be careful. I hope that's not you. Let's see what's going on for Libra next 48 hours when they see this. Effective communication, okay? It's reversed here. Some of y'all don't want to talk to this person if they are acting like that, okay? Some of y'all might be dealing with like an addict around you. Even if it's not in your workplace, it could be hard to work with them just in general because of their addictions, okay? Some of y'all might be dealing with a Pisces person or placement around you, okay? Yeah, we have, so yeah, I feel like y'all are at peace, okay? We have Harmony here. Someone's name could be Harmony. I feel like you're okay, but whoever's around you in the next 48, whether you're at work or not, yeah, this person is their habits are starting to show negatively, okay? So it's somebody you know, okay? You may have a hard time like fixing this, or no, I don't want to say that. But you may feel like you can't fix somebody, okay? If somebody wants to, make sure not to give too much of yourself to somebody who's not even willing to do something for themselves in a positive way, if that makes sense. Okay? If Jerry doesn't want to get better, you can only give Jerry a certain amount of advice, right? Before you got to let him do him. Or if I don't know why I'm hearing Jericho. Someone's name could start with a J or Jerry. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Jerica, Jerry, Jeremiah. Uh, I don't know why I'm hearing Jesus too. Someone's name could be Jesus. Someone could be Hispanic or whatever. Um, or where is, I don't know the exact place. Jericho. Okay, Jerica. I used to know a Jerica. She was a Girl Scout camp leader for us way, way back. Okay, this is a leader. Some of y'all are leaders, like I said. Either way, what I'm saying is be careful of giving too much to people or this person who's not willing to actually help themselves. Okay, you can explain something to them, you can point them in the right direction, but don't waste your energy trying to get someone to understand something that they don't want to understand. Okay, so let's see. I never know what's going to come out during these readings, so I'm just as surprised as you are. So let's see what's going on for Libra next 48. Anything else? Some of y'all could be going on a date in the next 48 hours as well, okay? You might be doing something. You could just be having some wine. You could be taking yourself out as well. You don't have to be going with somebody, but there are two glasses here, okay? So some of y'all might be meeting up with somebody romantic, okay? Someone's name could be Courtney, Court. And if you do go on a date, I feel like this might actually, if this is someone new, Libra, if you do go on a date, this is something that could actually be more consistent. Okay, so I don't know if you're like, ugh, every time I go on a date, uh, they ghost or they bail, or something like that. Whoever you're going on a date with in the next 48, whenever you see this person is someone who they will want to go on another date and another date and another date and another date and another date. And then next thing you know, I don't know why I want to say y'all are married, okay? This person, like, yeah, this is something you could have some hope for, okay? Someone's name could be Hope or Desiree. But if you've been trying to make a wish or if you've been manifesting a lover, a certain type of lover, Libra, I feel like you're going to get it, okay? Or it's about to enter your life. Whoever this is, man or woman, especially if you've been wanting someone finally to be like consistent. This is like you finally getting or meeting somebody who wants what you want finally, okay? So anything else? So this person, this especially if it's like a newer lover, okay? Y'all are going to match. Like this is going to be a perfect pair, okay? Let's see. Someone could be curvy too, okay? I'm hearing like pear shaped. Someone could have hips or curvy hips. Okay, someone might be on the thicker side, man or a woman. All right, I don't think y'all mind. But let's see. We got love is the answer. Okay. Some of you guys might wonder if this person is fake flexing. I don't think they are. Okay. I don't know if you're a man or woman watching, but this person's not fake flexing. They just are not super flashy with like their stuff. Okay. They have what they have. So, what I want to say, like, what you see is what you get with this person, Libra. Okay. Let's see. They could be in the spotlight, but even if this person's in the spotlight, they still don't like to be seen that much. Okay. Someone could also be like an underground rapper or something like that, okay? Some of y'all might be taking a train somewhere. You could be going to the city, or this date might be in the city or something like that, okay? You could be going to Chicago. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know why I just said Chicago, okay? I'm from Chicago. But, okay, somebody from Chicago could be around here, or you might be, I don't know, you could be traveling, but, or somebody might tell you, like, oh, I'm from Chicago, da 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 da, something like that. Okay, channel message. I didn't even mean to say Chicago. Okay, so that has to be a channel message for somebody. Okay, um, but yeah, even if somebody that you're dealing with, Libra, is in the spotlight, or if they have a following or something like that, they still don't like to be too out there, and they're not like they're not bragging. I don't know why I just heard braggadocious. Is that a word? This person may talk funny. Okay, is that a word? Braggadocious? You guys know? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Some of y'all might be looking up a word. You could be doing crossword puzzles or something. Okay. What the fuck? Bragado. I think it is a word. It is. Oh, and it does mean boastful or arrogant. Okay. Yeah, but this person's not that. Okay. They are proud of who they are and what they have, but, or that could be you too, Libra. You might be dealing with another Libra placement. Okay. But someone's not being braggadocious, but they are humble, but they are proud of what they have and what they built and stuff like that. So some of y'all could be dealing with the boss, okay? Or that could be you. Taking out resonates, okay? Um, let's get a few more for Libra. Make sure to like the video. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, Libra. We have it's time to let go. Some of you guys you could be working on letting someone go or something go, okay? Something that you're comfortable with. But in order to have true peace, Libra, or to move on fully, you got to fully let it go, okay? Like I said earlier, some of y'all definitely could be going through like a divorce or something, okay? A breakup. Maybe you fully haven't maybe you haven't fully let go of that person yet, or maybe you still have ties or something like that. Someone's name could be Ty or Tyler, Tyrese, Tyra, okay? Some of y'all could be models or very gorgeous, handsome, okay? I'm hearing America's Next Top Model, okay? Let's see. Yeah, that's you could be dealing with another Libra for me to say all this because I feel like the energy's flipping now. Whenever that happens, I feel like there's two of the same signs watching. Okay. But you could be dealing with another Libra as a Libra. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Someone could have tribal tattoos. Okay. Someone could be spiritual. You could be spiritual, or the person that you're going to be dealing with is spiritual. Okay. They could be tan. They don't have to be. Let's see. Anything else? Some of y'all might work in the legal system. Okay. Or you might be calling a lawyer or dealing with a court case, or you might be meeting with your like a lawyer. I don't know, for some reason in the next 48 you might be, giving a lawyer a call for some reason, okay? It could be over some money. Something I'm hearing like 877 cash now, okay? So some of y'all, there could be a court case dealing with money or something like that. Someone's name could be Sue as well. Yeah, look, divorce. Some of y'all are going through a divorce, okay? Breaking contract. Also, if you have, yeah, some of y'all could be dealing with a lawyer because you're going through a divorce. Duh, okay? Folks is sneezing downstairs. I hope y'all can't hear that. Okay, well, let's see. Some of y'all might be sick, okay? Hopefully not. And then we have diviner reverse, okay? So some of y'all definitely could be, you could be thinking about getting a reading and then you might not, okay? Or you might change some sort of, I don't know, if you're getting a reading in the next 48, you might be changing your question, deciding to not ask something or do something in the next 48, something like that. Okay, I don't know. Something like that could happen because it's reversed here. Yeah, because you got to clear something up or clear something out. Also, this could also be on your phone. Okay, make sure that uh you create space in your phone. You might be having to purchase like new storage and stuff like that, depending on what type of phone you have, or your like tablet, laptop, stuff like that. Okay. Also, some of you guys might need to clear your desk or clean your desk. Clear, clean, declutter. Okay. Yeah, something, if you're wondering why things are kind of going crazy or falling or, seeming chaotic, you got to clean up around you, even if it's at your work desk, or wherever you are. Okay. Just wipe stuff down. I'm not saying you're being messy, but, it doesn't hurt to spritz something down. Someone's name could be Spritz. Okay. I think I've seen that last name before. Spritz. Okay. But some of y'all, it doesn't hurt to, and then wipe something down. Even if you think it's not dirty, it doesn't hurt to wipe it down another time. Some of y'all, that might make you feel better. Okay. And, it's a thing where Libra placements, Libra and Taurus, when things are nice, when you're put together, when your life looks pretty, okay, things come to you a lot easier. Okay. Um, so keep your environment, especially if you're feeling like, oh my God, why is this happening? Or frustrated, clean up. Okay. Even if you think, oh, well, there's nothing to clean. Yes, there is. Okay. Some of y'all, if you're at work, sometimes your boss can be like, You might be like, "Ugh, there's nothing to do." Yes, there is. Or if you're a boss, you could be telling your employees, like, they might be saying, "Oh, we already did everything. The checklist is done." And you're like, okay, we'll go wipe down the tables again. Okay. Like I said, there's something to do. And you can do it again if it's already done. Okay. Some of y'all might be that type of boss. You know, you want people to look busy. Okay. Um, some of y'all could be, I'm not saying you're not doing work in the next 48 Libra, but you might have to, even if you get things done early, um, you might be going over something or something like that in the next 48. Okay. I hope that makes sense. It'll make sense when it plays out. But that's what I got for you guys, okay? I don't know if I'm going to do one more tonight. I'm very tired. Okay? You guys could be very tired. Get some rest, okay? You guys have a good one. Thank you, Libra. Um, and if you would like any personal readings, I'll be live tomorrow for that, okay? Um, and if you want a private reading prices are always in my bio, okay? But you guys have a good one. Thank you, thank you. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Use common sense and your discernment. And let things play out as time is fluid with any tarot reading, okay? All right, well, you guys have a good one. Thank you.